All right, all right. Hey, hey, welcome back, guys. All right, so I wanted to do just cover one question, one topic, which is just to say what action would be the best for a character to take right now, or what is the best action they could possibly take for their life in the moment. We have a Five of Cups. It may be to address whatever is bringing a character down and making them feel sorrow. AC, great to see you. Hey, hey, love. Someone who's got sorrow in their heart, address the sorrow. Queen of Wands, and own it and turn it into a piece of music. Own it and turn it into power. All too often, we give away our power to feelings of loss or feelings of lack. And this says, oh no, no, no. This queen is not one who typically loses what would really be in her greatest and highest good because she's willing to go after what she wants. But if something keeps coming up short, she also is a queen who says, that's not going to be a part of my world because it's not enough. It's not making me happy. So it's just this energy of like needing to take one's power back. Definitely, I think somebody needs to sit in their strength, in their power a little bit. This seems to all be about a divine feminine at the moment, taking charge of some things in her own life. Ten of Swords. Let them go. Um, do not tattoo them forever and ever and ever on ourselves. Instead, the only, let's just put it this way, there could be a tattoo removal, or there could be like it's time to cover up a tattoo with something else. It's time to reclaim like one's own body, one's own spirit, one's own mind, one's own power, and maybe make some new promises to oneself that you know we're not going to lose our power again. Look, this is a very powerful queen, and please bear in mind this could still be a masculine, just in their feminine energies here. So somebody that is very nurturing. I heard Aries go. We got a Nine of Wands sideways. This is very much a character's comeback story, and the more swiftly right now that they can let go of a hurt and a pain. I keep feeling like somebody needs to do some self-care. Take a nice, soaky, whatever, hop in the hot tub, hop in a nice bath, listen to some awesome like Yo-Yo Ma music, listen to some calming, soothing. If she plays an instrument, play some music, create something, look at an ending and say, you know what? I made it through that. That was but one chapter of my life. It wasn't a super fun one in some respects, but it is a chapter that is a closed cycle. So I don't need to carry this with me anymore. She doesn't have to force herself to be 100% like instantly healed, but to realize that she will be 100% again, that this is not going to perpetually pull her down. May I ask what this is for her? A Six of Cups, a Four of Pentacles. So what it is for her perhaps is she didn't get a very nice shakedown with a soulmate, and that could really suck. She may have sat there and waited for them, thinking that, well, of course, soulmates come back around, and they didn't. This could be a feminine who actually felt like, I was patient, I was kind, I, had a love story with someone, I felt there was a strong bond. We had to separate maybe for valid reasons. I understand we all have stuff that we have to accomplish in life or healing that we have to do, but I really thought they were coming back, but then they aren't. And I've been left kind of sitting here at the train station by myself. It does feel like they're not riding that train with her, and she realizes that now. And that is, of course, a painful experience. And of course, that's a bitter pill to swallow, perhaps, because, but I thought they were a soulmate. Don't soulmates come back? I was patient, I was kind, I was loving, I was understanding, I was all those things. So, really, I have to let this go though. I can see where she would be in that energy of like, God, that really sucks. And the message here to her is, no, darling, it would suck if you kept waiting. It would suck if you were unable to realize that You maybe did help a soulmate with the part of the journey that you could help them with. And now your gift is that you get to journey on yourself. You get to hop on that train and ride into the next adventure. It Not everybody can stay with us or rejoin us on this big, huge life adventure. Yeah, she does have a time to be single and solo for just a little bit here with the Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. It's bittersweet because on one hand, like how fun and sexy to be this Queen of Wands and to be single and get to go to a winery and have, make any choices that she wants. And she's like, yeah, but I got to do it myself. And that kind of hurts. That kind of stings. This whole storyline is she's got to wrap her head around the fact that she is now free to meet the right person, the person that can be her long-term partner. And this is much more a storyline about looking toward the future. Like basically, if we were going to distill this down, the real message here is the best thing she could do for herself right now is to lean into the future and cease thinking about that soulmate that didn't return, because her future has a whole new adventure ahead. And although at least a hot minute, she may have to face the future alone. It's like, but I have no other person to share it with yet. That's only because you haven't met him yet. Or maybe you've met him, but you haven't identified that they could be your great love, the world. This is like, she should like celebrate her birthday, even though it's not her birthday, because this is a rebirth day. This is her chance. The world card is like, oh my God, wait a second. Let me pretend I never even met that soulmate. Who was I back then? Because that's who I am all over again. I'm rebirthed as this fresh, single, available. I could meet anybody. I could have any adventure I want. Sometimes I think we get characters that wind up showing us that they are what they know, or the scenario that they have become so deeply like stewed in is they're like saturated in the energy of what already happened and didn't work out. And it's really hard to imagine what the future is if we're constantly just like saturated. Maybe that's why I'm like, oh, take a soaky or hop in the hot tub. Maybe it's like a cleansing thing. Maybe if she does some cleansing of her energy, of her aura, of her chakras, if, cleanses her house, sages something, opens up some windows and, turns on a fan to like push the air out of her house and let new air in, symbolically does some things to shift, change the sheets and wash the pillowcases to get rid of old dreams, old tears, get wherever she thinks most about them in her home, wash that area, cleanse that area, wipe it down, shake rugs, vacuum, get old thoughts out of her head, get old memories out of her space, and get them kind of extinguished out of her life a little bit so she can start fresh. This could also be like literally she needs to put on her sexy clothes again. Maybe she hasn't dressed up for her in a long time. Maybe it's time to get dressed up and go out and celebrate. And like literally, if it's a celebration, we do nice things for ourselves sometimes. We don't feel goofy about it. Maybe she needs to take herself out to a nice dinner and be like, no, I'm celebrating. It's kind of like my birthday, that is fun. Put an element of joy into her life and into the adventure that she's starting fresh. She's wiser. So she's not like, it's not like a baby. It's not like I'm starting fresh and I don't know anything. I'm starting fresh, but with wisdom, and I'm single. Look, there is some other hunky single dude. It doesn't have to be a dude, but it is here, that has been single also, that has been a bit of a recluse, that has been someone who has been needing his own like reset button and needing to meet someone. They're both single individuals. Come on, she can walk right into his life in possibly a white or soft pink dress. I don't know, but he's out here in the cold right now. Let's see his story a little bit. Who is he? I love the fact that no wonder the universe is like, forget the past. Just forget it. Just lean into the future. There's this hunk up here that you got to meet. Like, I feel like the universe is like her best friend right now. Like, please just get your hair done and go out, because there's this great guy that he's going to be there, and you've got to cross paths with him. You got to walk in single because he's single too. Tell me who he is. Page of Pentacles. He could be a Virgo, definitely, because we have all earth energy around him. Hang on. Four of Wands. He is someone who is a fairly serious individual. He's at a serious place in his life, and he's got nobody on his radar to get serious with. Everybody's a page, and he's looking for a Four of Wands. That's actually really, really nice. The fact that he needs some, hi everybody, so great to see you all. The fact that, oh wow, okay, we have some lusty little naughtiness. He is very sensual, but there's nobody that's on his radar that he wants to get sensual with. He's meeting people that are too immature, people that are too young, people that he's just like, I can't. It doesn't mean that he is old. It means that he is mature. And maturity can, be in any age bracket, but it does feel like he keeps meeting individuals that I'm almost picturing he meets a lot of people with like really yappy voices. I don't know why I'm getting that off of this. And he's just like, I just can't. I can't. I'm looking for something, a lover that knows how to move slow and smoky and sensually. I'm looking for a lover who knows what it's like to like actually want to create a bond. A lover that wants to talk about building things together, that enjoys watching things grow. I'm not really looking for, this sounds terrible, but I don't think he wants somebody whose biggest like set of life goals are, the next thing to acquire, the next shopping list of the next items that they want to purchase. It feels like as a hermit, he's pretty deeply spiritual. And even when it comes to like loving and it comes to physical contact, he wants more than physical contact as well. He wants a partner. He wants a, the kind of intimacy that also has like a spiritual component to it. And he hasn't been able to find it. That's why he's single. That is why he's a recluse. That is why he sits here and he's like, I just can't do it. It's so hollow. It's so empty if I'm not finding what it is that I'm looking for. I gotta say, I think she's just right for him. Let's see. Let's actually check. When you see her, because you will, what do you think when you see her? By the way, she could be a Capricorn. Nine of Swords. He's nervous. He's scared. Why are you scared? Why are you scared of her? Because she's my Four of Wands and I already know it. And now I'm not sure that I'm ready for it. Six of Swords in the reverse. I'm not sure that I'm done being a recluse. Like I totally thought I was going to sit out here and brood a bit. What do you mean? I got to be done brooding. I thought I was supposed to brood for a while, like maybe a year or something. But now I just saw her. I met her and I already know she's my Four of Wands. Well, you're going to have to get unbroody, Mr. Hen. You can't sit on your eggs anymore. You got to go. Four of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. No. Why do you want to hold back? Why are you sitting there wanting to be grumpy? Because now I think he's being grumpy. Now I think he's wasting time. Ace of Cups sideways. Well, I mean, I thought that I was on like a dark night of the soul where I was supposed to sit and contemplate life and my belly button and the meaning of, whatever bark. And now instead, I'm supposed to be ready to give my heart. I know she's my Four of Wands. Yeah, and you better not mess it up. Do not. You sat there and you said, I never meet anybody. I haven't found what I'm looking for. Wow, there she is. Oh, crap, I'm scared. No, wrong answer. Wrong answer, dude. Come on. I'm going to be your mean big sister that pushes you. It says, you need to get out of your head, brother. Get out of your head. Chariot, and go get in your car. Oh, what's that song? Get out of my dreams, get into my car, get in the back seat, baby. Oh, I can't think of who sings that. I haven't heard that in a long time. Somebody help me out. Three of Cups. You need to go get up off your duff. I'm talking to him like I would talk to my brother. Get up off your duff and go Go get your lady. That's it. No, don't want to hear anything about it. You've been all grumpy. You haven't met anybody. Now you know this is your lady. Go get your lady. I don't want to hear you grump about it. No, there's no such thing as you're not ready yet. Go, go for your lady. That's it. Straight, simple. I feel like sometimes you gotta like shove them out the door. We get that Three of Cups. That Three of Cups that's love, that's support, that's wanting to connect. Again, he's so dragging his heels with that Page of Wands. What if she doesn't like me? Well, you won't find out unless you go toward her. Oh my God. Let's go over to her for a second. All right. Feminine, you were kind of reluctant to let go of that past situation of your own. Now here you are single and you're maybe celebrating your new rebirth. When you encounter him, what do you think? Oh, I don't know, that I'm sure that's not my person. Why? Why are you saying you're sure he's not your person? He doesn't want to give to me. There's no way he's looking my way. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, because I'm not good enough for him to want. Oh my God. Are you kidding? And I have to be the mean big sister for her too. Stop it. Do not down talk yourself. He is not interested in you. Jesus Christ. We have got a Two of Cups. All right. No wonder they're both behaving in the same, like ridiculous way. And they're also super drawn to each other at the same time. And they're convincing themselves there's no way somebody that hot is looking at my way. What if she doesn't like me? I probably shouldn't move toward her yet. Yes, you two should move toward each other. You guys, come on. I am so cheering for this duo. And at the same time, so exasperated because I want so much for them to get out of their own way. They're both wonderful. They are wonderful characters who deserve love. And they both have a very humble way about them. They both are. She's insisting there's no way he's looking at me. I wouldn't catch his eye. There's no way. He's too fabulous. There's no way he would want to, walk up and give me his number. There's no way he'd want to date someone like me. That's how she is. Like, it's not just humble though. That's like very much self, just kind of like tearing down oneself. It's more than self-deprecating. It's more than that. It's very much ripping oneself apart. But they both do that. And yet they could both lift each other up instead. And I think that's why they're going to be such a good match. Universe, are they going to be able to get on board, or do I have to keep grabbing at them? We have got the Six of Swords. Yes. Okay, but universe, how do they do it? How do they get on board with this? Six of Swords is moving into calmer waters, but how? We have the World card. There is, and remember, she was the World card, right? There is this element of it's the right time. It is the right time for her. She might be the one who gets over her jitters a little even before him. She may be the one who just kind of decides if I'm ever going to, like, if I'm interested in him, but I'm convincing myself he's not interested in me, well then, look, I'll make a little bet with myself. I'll bet you $10, self, that I could sashay on over to him, say hi to him, and he probably won't be interested in me at all. And then I'll be like, see, I won my own bet. Whatever she's going to do, she might do it a little tongue in cheek, or she might do it, hopefully she does it with a more positive spin and is like, you know what? It's my damn rebirth day. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to celebrate, and I'm going to, be more fun loving. And I'm, the way I would if I were really enjoying a celebration. And I'm going to be cheerful and communicative when I meet people that I haven't met yet, because that's what I promised myself to do. This is my rebirth day. I'm going to act different. I'm excited. I'm going to go ahead and show, a brighter side of myself. Who cares if this person has no interest in talking to me or not? I'm still going to celebrate my rebirth day with everyone around me. It feels like it's her who actually gets the ball rolling a little bit in this storyline. Anything else on the two of them and the kind of like their first encounter with each other? High Priestess and the Eight of Swords. it's funny because deep down they both know the same thing. I'm kind of stuck and you're kind of stuck. They feel it in each other's energy. They do. They already know this about one another. There is a subconscious vibe that they give off where it's like, yeah, I'm really, really nervous to reach out. I'm, hesitant. I'm, this is breaking out of my shell, my norm. This is not comfortable for me. I feel like they both can probably read the discomfort in each other's body language, um, the nervousness or something. And that could go in their favor for both of them because it's like, wait a second, I'm I'm reading their body language and I think they're kind of freaking out a little bit. Oh, well, I'm kind of freaking out too. Okay, maybe we're on the same page. Maybe we're both kind of nervous. Yes, I would say these two are a little bit rusty, a little bit out of practice, both of them. But that could work so much to their advantage. Like they could laugh about that. They could, find you got to have common ground, and the camaraderie could be beginning with like, yeah, I don't usually talk to, humans. And, it's like, that's funny. Yeah, I haven't talked to much more than my cat lately. These two could have plenty of like similarities, and like I could picture them having some good humor together, even though it would be humor that kind of veils the vulnerability. That's the way I would imagine this kind of first conversation going. And that could be wonderful. That could be like the ultimate icebreaker for these two. So I'm going to leave this one here. You guys, so good to see everybody tonight. Yes, Ginger Montague, I so agree. Kiss and get over the jitters. Oh, that's awesome. AC, hi, honeys. Hi, Sabrina. Rachel's Magic, thank you, love. So good to see you. Hi, Carol. It's my pleasure. Miss So, the Peaceful Observer, great to catch you tonight. Travis, that's so nice. Cats are amazing. Today I was hopeful. I thought I was going to get a chance to foster some kittens, but somebody else stepped up before I did. So it's funny that we're talking about kitty cats. Thank you, Denise says. Wonderful to see you also. Arts and Tariffs, great to catch you. Tammy Johnson, RS. Happy Saturday night, you guys. Calm Seas. Hi, sweetie. Hi, 11:8. Wonderful to see you out there tonight. All the hooties are hooting tonight. Everybody's hanging out. Oh, that's wonderful, Calm Sea. I love that. You draw. You don't write music. You are music. I love that statement. I love it. Oh, hi, Alexa. Shout out to you, my dear. Happy Taurus season. I just released a Taurus video tonight on the other channel. Happy birthday season. Godzilla MC, great to see you. Billy Ocean, thank you so much, Rachel's Magic. I knew, and AC, you knew it also. Thank you guys so much. Apple Holo, great to see you. You guys are cracking me up. The fact that you call out to each other and then you guys arrive. And we do have our 10 o'clock club, don't we? And Aries is here too for the 10 o'clock club. Hi. Hi, Pumpkin. Oh, which is this, the Sabrina Carpenter one? Is that what you're going to, Travis? Is that your next concert that you're headed out to? It's Allie Online. Hey, hey. I am so hoping to catch the Voids in concert this year. I am trying to keep my eyes on Lucius also. I really want to see Lucius again. They were great live. I wanted to see OK Go, but I think that most of their tour dates are already just filled. But yeah, I was hoping to see a couple of great bands this year also. We'll see. We'll see. Hi, Sonara. I did get tickets to go see I just totally blanked. I keep wanting to say all the different names, Eliadas Ochoa and Quarteto Patria, but Buena Vista Social Club. And not all the members are still with us. Some have crossed over to the Rainbow Bridge. And so, over the years, that kind of like the name changes a little bit too. So forgive me. Slave Princess is in the house. Hey, darling. Genesis Harvest, great to see you also, honey. Pink Capricorn, thank you. Great to see you. All right, you guys. I'm still going to, after I attend to Mr. Aries, I'm going to still go ahead and do a Cancerian video tonight because it is still, Saturday. So, of course, I must. Aries loves baby anything. Aries is so gentle. Even his toys that make sounds like babies, he's super gentle with. And like human babies, he's super gentle with. So, yes, Aries likes little things. It's really sweet. I think he's going to be a good papa to some kittens. Blonde and Vert. Hey, Nikki O. Ah, wonderful. Miss Jamie, that's awesome. Hi, Holly Light. Oh, happy birthday to your hubby. Cassie, thank you for being here. All right, you guys, my baby is he's going to yap in just a minute here if I don't disappear, but I will be back for Cancer. I promise. Somebody else that I missed up there. Christy, hi, sweetie. All right, you guys, lots of love. Sweet dreams, everybody, unless I see you again for the Cancerian video. And then at midnight, I will release one over on the other channel for the today's topic also. All right, guys, take care. Bye for now.